Hi, this is Frode, and welcome to a story about how and why to meditate. It's inspired by Way of the Peaceful Warrior by Dan Millman. Do you often sit down to work on a task? It could be a business project, a school assignment, or an upcoming exam, but you can't seem to focus on what you're doing. Instead, you focus on everything that you need to get done after you have been working. You worry about something somebody said to you, and you worry about whether your business project will succeed or not, or you'll make it on the exam. Well, if you're like that, I experienced that a lot too. But I found a great way to stifle those thoughts, and instead focus on what I'm doing. And that's through a regular practice of meditation. So let's talk more about that. Once, there was a meditation student. Let's call him Carl. Carl's about 25 years old, and a bit tall like me, and I would say looks pretty much like me. He's a handsome guy, I would say. So Carl was once sitting down with a group of other meditation practitioners in deep silence. He was enjoying his presence, and his mind was just completely still, like an ocean without a breeze. But suddenly, he had a horrible vision of blood, death, and demons. And he was just horrified. But he didn't freak out or anything like that and start screaming like a madman. No, he got up and walked over to his meditation teacher and whispered, "Rushi, I've just had a horrible vision." And Rushi, without asking at all about what that vision was about, simply said, "Let it go." A couple of days later, Carl was once again sitting and enjoying his deep silence and meditation. Suddenly, he started enjoying erotic fantasies, insights into the meaning of life, and visions of angels. But before he knew it, Rushi came up at the back of him and whacked him at his head with a stick. And he said with an authoritative tone, "Let it go." And I truly believe that we all need to learn how to let our thoughts go through the consistent practice of meditation, so we can focus on what we're doing instead of everything else. And the reason for that, one of those reasons is that Thomas Sterner, a guy I had an interview with, and he's the author of The Practicing Mind. Thomas told me that every single thought you have, and you literally have thousands of them each and every day, have emotional content. And you can envision it like a person sitting on a horse carriage with 4 horses. When you're not in control of your mind, which you can become with meditation, it's like you're sitting on those horse carriage with all of those horses running in different directions, and they simply exhaust themselves before they finally get to where they need to go. But it doesn't have to be like that. With a regular practice of meditation, it can be like the disciplined driver who has 4 horses running in one direction and getting to their end point with the least amount of effort and most effectively. And let's talk about why you need to meditate. Well, one of the reasons is that it helps you realize that you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are simply these signals firing up in your brain and bouncing all together, reacting to everything that's happening around you. But through meditation, you can still your mind and simply take a step back and observe what happens without attaching yourself to everything. So, Tim Ferriss, author of Tools of Titans, has had over 200 interviews with world-class performers and has found out that 80% of them have a daily meditation or mindfulness practice. Brian Johnson, founder of Optimize.me, has said that meditation is one of the most powerful tools to develop yourself as a person. I'm meditating each and every day, and I've done so for 20 minutes each morning for the last 6 months or so. And the results have just been astonishing. I'm able to produce a lot more since I'm able to focus on the one thing I'm doing, and while experiencing a lot less stress since I'm not worried about everything else going on. So, let's talk about how you can meditate, and I hope I've told you on why you need to meditate. So the way you meditate consists of 4 simple steps that I use every day. First step is to sit down in a quiet place and turn on a timer 10 minutes is good if you are a beginner. Second step is to close your eyes and focus on your breath, on the sensation between your nostrils as you breathe in and out. Third step, whenever your mind wanders to thoughts about the laundry you have to do, that you have to clean your room, or that worrying about something somebody said to you, then you just bring your focus back to your breath again. And the fourth step is to repeat. Every single time your mind wanders, goes on a little walk, then you bring it calmly back to your breath again and remain it there. And this will help you develop one-pointedness, to focus on the one single task you're doing right now without having thoughts wander to all other directions. It'll be much easier for you if you start the regular practice of meditation, making you more productive while experiencing less stress. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Start a daily meditation practice of 10 minutes each morning when you wake up, because it's the most efficient way of making it a habit. I hope you continue to actualize your potential so we can create a better world together. Thanks for watching. Have another awesome day. See ya.